and welcome back to Rumor Has It Official. Let's get straight into talking about 90 Day Fiance. This is the reunion tell-all episode. I'm going to say 18 because the last episode we saw was 17. So this is episode 18. And in this video, we're going to be talking all about Mike and Natalie. But before we get started, do me a big favor and show your girl some love by giving this video a big thumbs up. Share it with a friend who also loves all things 90 Day Fiance. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell so you'll be notified on the next time I make an upload. I want to mention something really quickly. I still have some people saying they are not getting their post notifications from me. So what I would suggest that you do is go back and reset your settings. If you haven't done this step already, if you have, you're good to go. Just check back in with me weekly if you're still not receiving any post notifications. I do try to make sure I have weekly videos up for you all. So again, I'm so sorry if that is happening. I just don't know. I just have to keep pushing forward and putting this content out for you guys, and hopefully YouTube will catch on just how awesome this channel is and will promote it more and send it out to you all more. So let's get started with Mike and Natalie. Now, everyone is in the building except for Tariq and Hazel, Stephanie and Ryan, or should I say Harris, and Amira. Amira will be joining from France. She is avoiding Andrew at all costs, and I think that that's a great idea. I would be avoiding him too. So Yara says that Jovi is now being a hands-on father. When they start this tell-all, that's how they started off, talking about them two as being new parents. Now, Brandon and Julia, they express that they have more rules now than they did before they got married. They flash back to the time when Natalie at the last tell-all said that she didn't love Mike. Natalie stares Mike down, waiting on his response as to why he felt or what he felt during that time frame. And on a scale from 1 to 10, Natalie says that things are a 6, to which Mike says that things are a 7. Sean, the host, says, "You fought so hard to get your ring back. Where is it?" Good question, good observation. Okay. And Natalie says that she left it at home so it wouldn't get stolen. Which I call BS on that. Come on, Natalie. Really? I guess Natalie's favorite color is red, okay? Because she wears that color at every tell-all. She wears it in her cooking videos. She wears it when she does her one-on-one confessionals with the camera crew when they're filming for the season. So, like I said, it's safe to say that red has to be her favorite color. Now, I will say that her makeup was a lot better, okay? Instead of the dark raccoon eyes, her makeup was really pretty. It definitely an upgrade from how she had been wearing her makeup during the season. So moving off of that, they flash back to when Mike called off the wedding the day of, and Natalie cries as Mike rubs her shoulder. Now, I was rolling when the host said to Mike, "You called off the wedding the day of." Mike, why did you do it? That's exactly how she said it. Like, why did you do it? You know, and when she said that, I thought I was watching an episode of, I don't know if you've ever seen this show, but it's called Ayanla Fix My Life. I don't know if you've ever watched that. But while she was talking, it reminded me exactly of how Ayanla, I think that's how you say her name, how she talks. And I thought that was hilarious. It really made me chuckle. Now, Mike says the night before the wedding that he got into his own head and went out to the river for over 5 to 6 hours. He says that he's been feeling lost and wasn't ready to get married that day. Now, Tariq chimes in saying, "That's cold, man." Mike apologizes to Natalie and says that he feels horrible. They begin to bicker back and forth, and Mike says Natalie thought that he was out cheating on her. Who knows what Mike was really doing? We don't know. Now, Natalie says it was 4 o'clock in the morning, and when she called Tamara says that he went out to have a bachelor party. He claims that he was 6 miles up from the house. Now, the audacity of Jovi, when he chimed in, and I was like, you can shut up. You can shut up because your time is coming too, buddy. Your time is coming too. And we'll see what excuses you'll be making when they show you going and having a private dance or going into a private room with the stripper. So you can be quiet. Now, next they call in Trish, Mike's mom, and Tamara, Mike's neighbor. Tamara denies that she told Natalie that Mike was out having a bachelor party. She then says that she might have said it. So which one is it, Tamara? So now you lying now? And for every lie, I was thinking, for every lie, we are going to start deducting money, the amount of money he owed you from commuting back and forth from Seattle to Seattle, Washington, back to from Seattle, Washington. We're going to start deducting money. Because see, first I was like, okay, he did Tamara wrong, but now you sit up here lying. If the girl said you told her that, if the girl said that you told her that Mike was at a bachelor party, she's like, it's true. That's what you told me. And Tamara told me I might have said it. Why would I say that he doesn't have friends? So now Tamara lying. Now Trish, Mike's mom, says days before her wedding, her son called her saying that he was going to call off the wedding and send Natalie back home. This is a complete shock to Natalie, and the acting tears kick in. Disposition changes. She's moving further and further away from Mike. The question is posed to Natalie if she believes that she's a jealous person like Mike's mom says that she is. Natalie says yes, she might be. Okay. And Mike says that he doesn't believe that he's given her a reason not to trust him. To which Mike's mom, she chimes in and she jumps in really quick. And she was like, listen here, they fight, and they fight. They fight. She's bringing up the fact that her son was going to call off the wedding. And I feel like that was very strategic because, number one, she wants to hurt Natalie. Two, she's hoping that by revealing that to Natalie, that will then make Natalie or push Natalie further away, make Natalie possibly want to leave him. And at this point, at the way they are rolling, they showed up to the reunion separate. So by the way that they're rolling, at this point, they're headed to that. Now, we know now in real time, okay, that they are separate. But during this time, they showed up separately, but I don't know if she had already moved out just yet. So my guess is after the reunion and hearing what she heard, they probably signed for another season. Because if I'm not mistaken, I think that Mike and Natalie are going to be on the 90 Day Fiance Happily Ever After. I believe Yara and Jovi are too. But back to Mike and Natalie, I think they are. So probably when she signed that contract and got her a couple thou wow, she probably put her a deposit down on this new place she's staying at where she be doing the cooking videos. But that's just my guess. We'll have to see how all of this pans out and if they'll even show, her transition from Squim to Seattle, Washington, where she now resides. So, again, like I said, the mom, I feel like she was hoping by sharing that information that this would make Natalie walk away for good. Now, Mike, of course, denies wanting to send Natalie home. So his mother, she then goes deeper into the conversation that was had. And she says that she wasn't happy to hear that he switched up. So first he came to her telling her that, I'm sending Natalie back home. I'm calling off the wedding 3 days prior. And then the day of, he calls his mom and say, I've decided to marry her. The mama wasn't happy with that. They show us a never before scene of Tamara saying that Mike's mom called her and wanted her to object at the wedding. His mother admitted to doing so without hesitation. Mike says that he has mixed feelings about it and it makes him angry. He says he understands his mom's concern, but it wasn't right. And then it wasn't right for him to then involve Tamara into all of this. Tamara says that she told Mike's mom straight up that she couldn't do it because she claims that she saw how in love they were. Adding, she saw the sparks and love between Mike and Natalie. I wish we could have saw it because I ain't seen it. And I know that in a word, but I ain't seen no love. I know that's a word I done just made up. But come on, we ain't seen no love between Mike and Natalie. They've been arguing. They've been arguing so much throughout the season, unless the camera crew created a narrative. They filmed it a certain way where they only showed us the bad, and they did have some good moments in there that maybe Tamara was able to see. That could be a possibility. So his mom laughs and says that she thinks their relationship is sketchy because Natalie wants to change Mike. Now, Rebecca, she gets mad and chimes in and tells Mike's mother that that wasn't her place to do that, and that Mike is a grown man and she shouldn't be all up in his business, basically. He can make his own decisions. Now, Mike says that the segment was rough, okay? Now, they're about to take a break, okay? And Mike was like, to Natalie, he looks over to Natalie, and he's like, man, that was rough. And Natalie is just like, she gets up, walks off the stage. He's basically like, he doesn't choose between his mom and his wife. Now, he says his mom is his mom and his wife, because his wife is his wife because he loves them both. He's not going to choose between them because his mom birthed him and Natalie's his wife and he loves her. Now, they take a break, and while they're having lunch, Mike tries to talk to Natalie, but she is completely ignoring him. She eats a little bit, and then she gets up, puts her face shield on, her mask on, and gets up from the table, leaves him there eating there. He's trying to make conversation with her. She's not trying to have any conversation with him at all. He's sitting there scraping his bowl all alone. He might as well go on and sit over with Andrew, since both of they women ain't trying to have nothing to do with them. So I am really curious to know your thoughts on this first part of the tell-all. It really was something, I tell you. So 90 Day Fiance, part 1 of the tell-all reunion. This was episode 18. We talked all about Mike and Natalie. I'm very curious to know what your thoughts are in that comment section down below. Give this video a big thumbs up, share it, subscribe, plus hit that bell so you will be notified on the next time I make an upload. As always, I truly appreciate all of you for your continuous support, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.